So I think this PirateSoftware drama has gone a little bit too far now. I think people are picking on him a little bit. There's people that have claimed that he's been doxxed as well.
I don't want that shit in my chat. Put it over in Discord. That's not for this place. Well, now what a douche response? No, it's not. And now you're banned too. Not that hard. The moment that community swatted me, they lost all access to my chat. Like, I don't give a shit, dude. You could get all mad and be like, he's damaging my rights, my First Amendment. No, it's not. The First Amendment's there to stop the government from silencing you, not me. Eat shit. Which community? People from SKG. I don't want any of their shit in my chat. Stay out. Not interested. Why is that such a touchy subject? Because they tried to murder me with police on Tuesday, and then again on the 4th. That's what swatting is. Why would it not be a touchy subject? Pull your head out of your ass. Are you insane? Wild ass people.
Well, apparently people have searched police records and there's been no claim of any police visits to Thor's property. So again, not 100% on that, but he's kind of doubling down on situations at the minute and it's not looking good for him. He's lost about 240,000 subscribers off YouTube. 240,000 subscribers. I can't even picture that number in my head. Don't get me wrong. I've had videos on TikTok where I've got like 15 million views and that's insane. But losing that amount of followers, it's just crazy. He's stuck to his guns and I kind of respect that. Do you know what I mean? He obviously doesn't like the movement. I personally believe stop killing games, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Thor potentially came up with the idea himself and it's gone kind of like down a route that he can't necessarily follow or he doesn't necessarily agree with. But there's a lot of hate towards Thor at the minute, and there's a lot of people digging up a lot of stuff regarding him, saying that his voice is different.
So we have Champions of Breakfast, which is a twin stick shooter that we made in 24 days from concept to release on Steam. Blew up. It was really, really awesome. And that game is pretty difficult. So if you're into really hard arcade games, that's the kind of thing for you. And the other one is Heartbound, which is a more story-driven RPG. And we've been working on that for about 6 months. We put it up on Steam Greenlight. It got rank 1, so it was massive success. And then we put it up on Kickstarter, and it got funded in 24 hours, and then ended up with 400% funding. So people really, really like the game. And we have an hour-long demo here and on our website, so people can download it anytime.
Thor himself claims that he went through like a second puberty when he hit 30. So that could be the case, or he uses a voice changer. I have seen a video out there where he's very good at changing his vocal range. So either really low or really high. So it could be a case that he sounds the same. He just puts on a voice for the audience. And that's not, you know, unheard of. There's a lot of YouTubers, TikTokers, people like that that literally put a persona on for the content. So that's fair enough. I think personally, my take on it, he needs to come out, he needs to apologize just for the way he kind of had to go at the movement. He was swearing, you know, he said, mask off. He says, you know, I'm not supporting him at all. And then he kind of released a, you know, a bit of a weird comment just saying, you know, he hopes you get kind of what you wish for, but nothing that you asked for. So I don't understand that. That seemed like a little bit of a dig towards the movement. I mean, we all want to see stop killing games, you know, prevail and ultimately win. You know, we know a lot of governing bodies and a lot of game developers these days, they're just going lazy. They're just all about the money over decent content. Do you know what I mean?
Oh shit, now this is actually really dumb. It's used car salesman garbage. This is shit. It's shit. Not only do I not want to back this, I'm going to actively tell people not to. That is awful. That is a horrible goddamn direction. That's awful, dude. No, eat my entire ass. The level of stupid that I just had to receive was like sitting on Twitter for 12 hours. This shit sucks. That's a really stupid ass move. That's an incredibly stupid ass move. I think this is ass. This is complete garbage. All of this can eat shit then. I drop the mask entirely. I have no qualms about that. They can eat my entire ass.
Thor, he just needs to stop doubling down. I think he needs to come out, and not necessarily that the apology will even do anything, but he just needs to acknowledge what's kind of happened, and hopefully it might get a lot of his fans back, and then everyone can just forget about it. I think he's kind of going down the route at the minute where, you know, don't react to it, and eventually it'll go away. I personally don't think it'll go away. There's a lot of people reporting on it, making videos, pulling up other stuff that's gone on.
Yeah, Hutcher, I did. I think it's really hilarious to me that that entire community is so butt mad at me for putting out a video 10 months ago about their stuff and then not being refuted, and now it's my fault that everything is going wrong for them.
Yeah, with this hype train situation where he's getting his moderators to put money in to keep it going, I think that's wrong. But again, like he says, they're entitled to do what they want with the money. Apparently there have been clips saying that he will be reimbursed 80% of the money at least. So who knows? That is completely speculatory. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Thor, mate, you need to come out and make a video quick before it just gets worse and worse and worse, and they pull up something ridiculous that you've completely forgot about. Do you know what I mean? All the best with it. And yeah, the whole situation's insane.
You can attack me. I'm fine with that. Go after me, whatever. But the moment you start going after our employees and trying to make them like a villain because you can't get to me, I'm going to fight. And that's how that goes, man. Don't be a piece of shit to them because you don't like me. There's no reason for that shit. You want to create conspiracies? Go make them about me. But you going after them? That's unacceptable to me. So I'll lay down. I'll be a dick on stream. I'll go after you because that's really shitty behavior. These guys just want to do their jobs and they want to do nice things to me because I treat them right as employees. So if they want to spend their money on putting money into a hype train and they don't want to be bothered by people so they make an alt to do it or any of that shit, that is up to them. They are grown-ass adults and they can spend their paycheck any damn well that they please. And that's it. And if you want to get in that and be like, oh my God, it's a big conspiracy, you need to get the fuck off the internet and leave them alone. Because that is reaching levels of obsession that are insane. Like, stop at that point. Hate me all you want. Leave them alone.
There's also been speculation as well that people are saying to keep the hype train going on Twitch. He's been getting his friends, family, moderators to donate money into it. And there's been messages out there saying they're going to get a return of at least 80%. So who knows? This could be, you know, them genuinely trying to help a friend out, or it's devised in such a way where they carry the hype train going and they ultimately gets more subscriptions, more money, more views that way. So who knows? It's all dodgy. But Thor, mate, just come out and apologize. Do you know what I mean? Not that you necessarily have to. It will just solve a lot of problems. Like I say, you don't want people dragging stuff up that you forgot about. Do you know what I mean? Everyone have a banging day for me, and I hope this situation gets resolved swiftly.